What is up, my little pretties? It's your mistress, Ashawn is here, and today we're reviewing episode 8 of season 5 of the original Teen Titans. And first of all, would like to apologize, for miscounting, what episode Cole was, because I said episode I think 6 or 7 or 8, but it's actually episode 7 of season 5. So sorry to confuse you guys. This is the 60th episode of the entire series. And today this is basically surprisingly about the Hive. Now this whole entire episode that I'm going to review today is called Lightspeed. And this is regarding, what's going on with the Hive and the Brotherhood of Evil. Now basically this episode was quite interesting because, it basically focuses on the Hive. It doesn't focus on any of the Teen Titans or anything like that, like almost every single episode does. This episode only focuses on the Hive. Now, I'm going to explain what the episode is about. So basically about Jinx along with Mammoth, Gizmo, Seymour, Kid Wicked, and Billy Numerous. They go to this museum to try to rob all the artifacts. However, all their artifacts get taken away by someone, running past them multiple times. And Jinx is trying to figure out who it was, as the Titans are still on their way to fight the Brotherhood of Evil. However, Jinx decides to find out who it was. So they cause crime at the next few scenes, and they end up getting their butts kicked. So basically, they had to find out who this guy is. So basically, Jinx says if they capture him, they could turn him into the Brotherhood of Evil. Which, of course, Jinx goes to the museum again, but this time he finds that this kid who has been, causing mayhem for the Titan, for the Hive, for Jinx and her team, is actually Kid Flash. Now, Kid Flash actually, starts to try to be friendly and become friends with Jinx, but, however, Jinx and her team, ends up, fighting Kid Flash, and of course he gets knocked out when he slips on a puddle of water, and he ends up getting hit in the head with the wet sign, like a sign that says caution slippery sign. So Jinx decides to call, Madame Rouge, or one of the headmasters of the Brotherhood of Evil, to come and pick up Kid Flash. However, though, before she does that, Kid Flash kind of tells Jinx that, that she doesn't want to mess with them and stuff like that. So, at first, Jinx denies Kid Flash's advice, so she goes ahead and, calls the Brotherhood of Evil, which, of course, Madame Rouge shows up. But, of course, Kid Flash escapes when Madame Rouge, shows up to see the headquarters was a disaster. So basically she says she wants to, go do it, kidnap Kid Flash herself. So Jinx decides to go off alone so she can get him. But however, though, Kid Flash ends up finding out that, Madame Rouge, was impersonating Jinx. So when Jinx shows up, she saves Kid Flash from Madame Rouge. And basically, the end of the episode, it basically pretty much shows Jinx, deciding to, leave the villain side and become a hero side. So basically, she changed sides. It's kind of reminded me of The Lion King 2, how Vitani, was a villain in Lion King 2, but then after Kiara, explains to Simba that the outsiders are them, and Simba, is just going overboard on that. So Vitani joins the good side. So that's basically what this episode, near the end kind of was. So this is kind of a reason why Jinx was a villain. But then she ends up, joining the good side, which I believe that's a really good big improvement for Jinx. Now, that was Lightspeed. What do I think of this episode? It's actually a really good episode, even though it's mainly focusing on the villains. It doesn't have them focus on, what's going on with Robin, Starfire, Beast Boy, Raven, Cyborg, etc. It's not any of the episodes that are focusing on them. It's actually focusing on the villains this time. which is actually pretty interesting if you say the least. Like, this episode, I found it to be quite interesting, quite enjoyable, and amazing. Now, as a kid, when I watched this, I honestly loved this episode, and still today, I still enjoy this episode. I still don't find anything wrong with the episode. I actually found it to be, quite good. Is there any flaws with this, you guys are asking? No, there isn't any flaws with it. But I could definitely say the animation was good. Concept was great. The storyline of how the episode went out was interesting. The way that is, it's focusing on the villains and not focusing on any of the heroes as much. Which, the only hero we see is Kid Flash. But that's basically all about it. However, I do like the actors did a good job, and the actresses did good, and well, the voice actors did a great job. The storyline was amazing. The animation was good. Everything about it was just 100% beautiful. I could definitely say now it is just beautiful. Now, like I'm gonna say right now, this is simply my own personal opinion, and if you disagree with me, that's okay too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to this episode. This is simply my own personal thoughts. Now, my final rating of this episode would have to be a 10 out of 10. It's a great episode, great concept, great storyline, great animation, great voice acting, great plotline, great everything about it. So, I can't say anything, more good about this movie. Well, this episode. Or anything negative for that matter. This episode actually did a good job. Now, anyways, what did you all think about this episode? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what would you have done personally to help make this episode a lot better? Leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm the Shadow Linus. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you're brand new here to this channel, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you will get notified to when I upload. And like I always say, I will be seeing you all in the next video. Peace out.